Hey guys, Nestle here, and I'm gonna do some movie reviews. Woo! I really like going out and seeing movies in the theaters, and I thought, why the hell am I not talking about them? I always like to go back and look and see what I thought about a movie in depth, so this is kind of the best way for me to do that. And if other people want to watch me do it too, then cool! But I'm just kind of doing this for myself, and maybe my friends. Alright, so first movie's up. Let's talk about it. This is a movie that not a lot of people have probably heard of, but it's a horror movie, and it's called It Comes at Night. It comes at night. Yeah, it's very, this movie, is good or bad? Is it good? Is it bad? It's not good. It's not good. I didn't like it. It was pretty awful, actually. This movie, it's just, what do I even say? It's just, this movie is like, you get done with it and you're just like, I feel like a terrible human being, and I just want to go shoot myself in the foot. You get done watching it and you're like, well, that was just generally terrible awfulness, and I just want to go home and sleep. Like, this is not really, it's not a good time. So this movie is about a family that's isolated in the woods, and there's some kind of sickness going on in the world. You don't really get a lot of information about what's going on, and I really do like that about when movies, you know, don't hold your hand and take you on a tour. It's kind of bullshit when a movie just like screams in your face the plot. So I appreciated that it was subtle and that it only gave you enough information to where you know, could kind of follow along for the ride. Anyway, this guy kind of breaks into their cabin, and they're really paranoid and scared, and, you know, they don't know what the hell's going on in the world. They're kind of like, you know, do we just protect ourselves and kill everybody else and not risk anything, or do we take in these people, this guy and his family? And they do. They end up taking him in, and, you know, there's some dynamics that play with the two families in this cabin. And it's like something out there. Is there something out there? Is there not something out there? Is the sickness gonna come in, and how does it spread? And it's all these mysteries, and like, what's going on? And guess what? It never tells you what's going on. It's too fucking bad. You don't get to know. I know specifically the director like kind of wanted you to feel confused. I've heard that, you know, it's kind of like he wants you to feel as confused as the characters in the movie. And like, I get that to an extent with some movies when you like, you know, when you pull back some information from the audience because you want them to feel for the characters in the movie, like, that's great, but you can't just do that and nothing else. You actually have to have some resolution. You have to have them figure things out eventually. Don't do this to me. Come on, man. I came here to have a good time, watch a movie, and like have some thought-provoking. Look, I'm not against sad endings at all. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Green Mile. That's probably my favorite movie, and that's a really fucking sad ending. Look at the boy with the striped pajamas. That's one of the most heart-wrenching endings of any movie I've ever seen, but it's like, it's powerful, and it means something, and there's purpose to it. Look at The Mist! Oh, I love The Mist. The Mist is great, but when you see the ending, you're like, oh, shit! Ah! With It Comes at Night, you're kind of just like, okay, great. Like, the credits started rolling, and everybody in the theater was like, what? Seriously? Come on. Ugh. That's kind of the general feel of the movie that you're gonna get if you go see this movie. So, look, if you're a critic, and you're not a critic because you're watching my videos, if you are the general audience, you probably won't like this movie. It's extremely unsatisfying, makes you feel like crap, and it's just, what's the point? I don't know. It's just not, it's not a good time. So just skip it, watch it if you're fiddling around on your computer and it's on Netflix or something, but other than that, fuck it. It made me feel terrible, I don't like it. Meh. There's not many movies where I would like trade my experience for something else. Like, there's always something I get out of movies, like, oh, you know. But like, this movie is just like, no, fuck it, Nah, I'd rather have been doing something else, so. That's all I'm gonna say about It Comes at Night. Take it or leave it. And I'll try to do some more movie reviews, but I'm a lazy mofo, so we'll see. Yeah. Goodbye.